Hello and welcome to Watch Me Movie. My name is Ryan and today we're going to be watching Saving Private Ryan for the first time. Since the Forrest Gump reaction last week, I've had a few comments asking how I can be a film student and not have seen all these classic films before. I would just like to emphasise the student part of the phrase film student. When I was growing up, I didn't tend to watch these classic films. I had a lot of older siblings who were like in art college and stuff. They used to show me films that were a bit more obscure. My favourite films as a teenager were Rumblefish, Drugstore Cowboy, Easy Rider, Apocalypse Now, Blue Velvet, Jacob's Ladder. So I didn't tend to get round to watching these films that everyone else had seen. I am only a first year film student now, just a few months into the course. So it's just now that I'm getting back round to watching these classics that everyone else has seen. Alright. Also in the Forrest Gump reaction, I made the mistake of saying that Tom Hanks wasn't one of my favourite actors. When I said this, I didn't mean that he wasn't a hugely talented, amazing actor who will go down as a legend of our time. I simply meant that when I think of my favourite actors, Tom Hanks doesn't immediately spring to mind, but it's probably because I've never seen these films before as well. So just relax, don't take anything to heart, and at the end of the day, it's all just my opinion. And a couple of my childhood films did feature Tom Hanks, like Big, The Burbs. They were favourites of mine back then, so I'm not saying that in any way that I don't like Tom Hanks, okay? He's a brilliant actor. It's just if you're asking me to name my top 5, he probably wouldn't be in there. Would you put Tom Hanks in your top 5? Comment down below if you would. So with that in mind, I thought we'd go for another Tom Hanks film today, which is Saving Private Ryan. I don't know much about this film at all, other than it's a war film and that it stars Tom Hanks. I don't know who else is in it. I don't think I've even seen a clip of it before, so yeah, I'm looking forward to jumping straight into this. Just before we do, as usual, I'm sure I don't need to tell you how YouTube works, but if you appreciate this reaction, then consider leaving a thumbs up on the video and subscribing to the channel so you don't miss any future videos. Last week I set up a Twitter account, so if you have one yourself, then you can follow us over there, where you can vote on what films we watch next. There's currently a poll on there voting for next week's movie viewing, which is between Shawshank Redemption, Gladiator and Braveheart. At the time of recording this, there's only 4 votes on there so far, and they're all for Shawshank Redemption. So if you'd like a say on what I view next, then go over to Twitter if you have a Twitter account. I do realise that not everybody does, so I have just this morning set up an Instagram account as well. Currently at 0 followers. Is that going to focus? So go over to Instagram and give us a follow over there. If Instagram tends to be the more popular platform for voting, then we'll just start doing it on there instead. The link for both the Twitter and the Instagram is in the description. And with all that said, let's get on with Saving Private Ryan. Testing, 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 testing. Is this going to be a heart-wrencher? Some powerful shots. Omaha Beach.
Stick, start with side stick. Move fast and clear those murder holes. I'll see you on the beach.
The sound design is mental. God. I know you've got no choice and you had to do it, but how do you just walk forward into that? Oh my god. Oh my god. It is just mental imagery. I know I should be mentioning like the cinematography and stuff and sound design and all that, but it's a lot to take in.
What the hell do we do now, sir? Add cover! The rallying point!
Anywhere but here! Clear this beach, make way for the others! You stay here, you're dead here!
This film really did not mess about getting on with it. Oh god, mate.
What are you guys?
104th Medical Battalion!
Ugh. Oh. Jesus. How anyone kept, like, enough of their senses to push up that beach and do anything is mental. Unimaginable.
Store party! No armor has made it ashore! Dog 1 is not open! Party! First wave, ineffective! We do not hold the beach! Party! Store...
Ugh.
Move on to somebody you can help. Let's go! He's battalion sergeant, sir! Doc! Wait! 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 We stopped the bleeding! We stopped the bleeding!
Jesus. This is insane. Jesus.
Gather weapons and ammo!
Oh, just stripping him while he's dying, man. I know they had to, but wow.
Bring up some Bangalores! Bangalores on the line!
I am appreciating this handheld camera work and stuff. It's obviously amazing. I'm just really immersed as well. Oh. Why take it off?
Don't look at it! Don't look at it!
Fire in the hole!
Other side of the hole!
Can't remember that actor's name. How do you script something like this?
Be bayonet. 2 MG-42s, 2 mortars, add 20. No! Covering fire! Go! Wait for my command. Go!
Be not thou far from me, O Lord.
Good, man.
Haste thee to help me.
Flamethrower guy. Whoa.
Shoot! Let him burn!
That's rough.
Keep him off!
Slaughtering him now.
Sugar Cane, Sugar Charlie 3, say again, Dog 1 is open.
What? I'm sorry, I can't understand what you're saying! Say!
Look, I washed for supper.
To think that anyone landed on that beach and survived is just crazy.
That's quite a view.
Yes, it is.
That was just... How long did that go on for? I don't know. That scene was just so intense. All the sea running red. All the fish out of water.
He was a fine soldier, and he believed very strongly in what...
It's no secret anymore. The loss of Lee and others like him is a distinct blow to the
Fully understand.
And personal letters just getting churned out.
The 3 men are brothers, sir. I've just learned that this afternoon their mother's going to be getting all 3 telegrams.
Yeesh.
Come with me.
You know why Spielberg's such a good filmmaker? Because you just forget that you're watching a film. Like, you just sort of get immersed and you forget to look at the techniques he's using, and I don't know, you just get so immersed in a Spielberg film. And it sneaks in these like long shots, these long takes so well. They just blend in so well. They're so masterfully done. Because of photos in the foreground.
Any contact with the fourth son, James?
No, sir. In fact, he's probably KIA.
The boy's alive. We are going to send somebody to find him.
Would the military be that sentimental about one soldier? I'm not disputing it, I'm just merely questioning. Would they really create a whole operation to rescue one soldier because that soldier's mum's already lost 3 kids?
What's your situation?
Savvy.
We turned him over to MPs from the 29th.
It does play a convincing soldier. Not that I'd know, it sounds convincing to me.
I've got another one for you. Yes, sir. This one's straight from the top.
Some private in the 101st lost 3 brothers, and he's got a ticket home. AR, Jackson, Wade, Beasley, and Caparzo.
Beasley's dead.
All right, Mellish then.
It's mad how like people are so disposable like that, especially in that war. Like, it's like, we'll take blah 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 blah. Oh, he's dead. All right, then we'll take someone else. It's like, I know it's a necessity, and it's just mad, isn't it?
Very good. You've been reassigned to me. Grab your gear. You're going to a place.
Just if you consider I've never been in combat, sir. I make maps and I translate.
Get your gear.
Yes, sir.
Poor kid. Is this kid gonna annoy me?
Take your time for it. Carry those. You'll need that.
I need this. Yes, sir.
My God, that scenery. I would have loved to have been on that set.
Well, what's your book about? Actually, it's supposed to be about the bond of brotherhood that developed between soldiers during war.
Why don't you ask the captain where he's from?
I'll tell you everything you want to know about him.
Where's the sense of risking the lives of the 8 of us to save one guy?
Think about the poor bastard's mother.
I mean, shit, I bet even the captain's got a mother. Maybe not the captain, but the rest of us got mothers.
We all have orders and we have to follow them. That supersedes everything, including your mother's.
Even if you think the mission's FUBAR, sir?
What's FUBAR?
So beyond all recognition.
Never heard of that.
You use that in chefing as well.
Hey, so Captain, what about you? I mean, you don't gripe at all?
And gripes go up, not down. Always up. You gripe to me, I don't gripe in front of you. You should know that as a ranger.
Let's say you weren't a captain, or maybe I was a major.
Well, in that case, I say this is an excellent mission, sir, with an extremely valuable objective, sir. I feel heartfelt sorrow for the mother of Private James Ryan, and I'm willing to lay down my life.
I don't know, do they do stuff like that in the military? Is this a likely mission for back then, especially when we're in World War?
Go!
We're here for a Private Ryan.
Who? Ryan? What for? We got stopped by some intense rifle action from the eastward.
Who's that on the loudspeaker?
That's Dagwood Dusseldorf, our friendly neighborhood morale officer.
The Statue of Liberty is kaput. That's disconcerting.
That's a weird tactic.
Yes. Short runs. High and low at the corners. It's gonna be tight. Be prepared for close contact.
I really like it when crowds are arranged into the frame, like groups of people, and Spielberg does it particularly well.
Up, tell them to show themselves.
You want us to take the children?
No, we can't take the kids.
It's not gonna be safe when they're stuck.
What's he doing?
She reminds me of my niece, sir.
What's he planning to do with her? I knew that would come in.
He was on the ground before we heard the shot.
That's right, D. Papa, please don't cry. Come on.
Yeah. Hold on, Caparzo.
Clicks. Left wing.
Guys, come over here.
Let not my enemies triumph over me.
Copy it. Copy it and send it before me.
Just giving him away. Oh. Once you're shot out there, though, you're not really going to get home, are you? I know plenty of people did, but your chances can't be very good. Your chances are good if you don't get shot. Imagine being a civilian and this is just going on around your house. Or what's left of your house.
Yes, sir. Gather your men. We'll form up in the northwest corner of the square. Check the tower. Hustle back here.
Hey, guys, we're looking for Captain Hamill. Somewhere down there, across the square.
Oh my god.
I'll shoot you!
Wow.
Clear up!
Nothing make you old.
We're here looking for a Private James Ryan. He's part of your outfit. Any chance at all you policed him up?
Ryan! Ryan!
It's a beautiful shot.
Told you he was an asshole. Sir, Private Ryan reporting is ordered.
Captain Miller, 2nd Rangers, wants a word.
Private, I'm afraid I have some bad news for you. Your brothers are dead. We have orders to come get you, because you're going home.
Oh my God, my brothers are dead.
I'm so sorry, James. I can't tell you how much. They were killed in action.
It can't be. My brothers are still in grammar school.
James Francis Ryan, from Iowa.
James Frederick Ryan, Minnesota.
Oh my god.
Does that mean my brothers are okay?
Yeah, I'm sure they're fine.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry for the trouble.
I just wrote them a letter before I left.
God.
I gotta get home. Go home.
Hey, took more fire on the drop. Got messy. I ended up here.
I love the group shots in this. Composition and the blocking is just perfect. So many of these shots and they're just beautiful. It's weird seeing Ted as a soldier.
Sure as hell could use you around here, but I understand what you're doing.
Spielberg sneaking in that long take just blends in so seamlessly.
What?
Convincing chemistry between them two. Tom Hanks might not be one of my favourite actors, but between this and Forrest Gump, he's an astonishing actor.
End up killing one of your men. You tell yourself it happened so you could save the lives of 2 or 10 others. You know how many men I've lost under my command? 94. But that means I've saved the lives of 10 times that many. And that's how simple it is. It's how you rationalize making the choice. This Ryan better be worth it.
Are you all right?
Now look, we're gonna move out in 2 hours. Why don't you get some sleep?
But yeah, Tom Hanks, it seems like a different person in this film, like he's tortured, like he's really seen some stuff. So the performance is...
The trick to falling asleep is trying to stay awake. When my mother was an intern, she used to work late through the night. The only time that we ever got to talk about anything was when she'd get home. I used to lie in my bed and try to stay awake as long as I could, but it never worked. The harder I tried, the faster I'd fall asleep. The thing is, sometimes she'd come home early, and I'd pretend to be asleep. Just keep my eyes shut. I don't know why I did that.
I don't remember that actor's name, but I like him as well.
So where are you from, Kevin? What's the pool up to?
I think it's around 300, sir.
Gets up to 500. I'll give you the answers and we'll split the money. How about?
If that's the way it feels, sir, and to suggest that we wait until it gets up to 1,000, sir.
What if we don't live that long?
500?
500 would be good.
How do you joke in that situation? I suppose you've got to, but it's obviously hard for us nowadays to get into the headspace of people in those days and in that situation. I think I'd have been one of those guys crying and jabbering on the beach getting shot, to be honest. I wouldn't have made it out of the boat. That is amazing.
Wade!
Yes, sir.
See what you can do.
Yes, sir.
Hold on, fellas.
This tracking shot.
Yeah, you're all right. Don't worry about it. Doc's in town.
This reminds me of like a Kurosawa film or something.
This one was mine, sir. I was the pilot.
Private.
Other guys keep showing up. 1, 2, half dozen at a time. Head off to make trouble, sir.
Check out that squad. See if Ryan's in it.
Smell that leg right there. Find out if it's south of cheese. I'm Uden, you know? Uden.
We were just too damn heavy, you know? 22 guys dead. All that for a general?
A lot of that going around. Foobar.
Foobar.
Yeah, look at foobar in the German dictionary. There's no foobar in there.
Papa.
Oh, you might want to check these out, sir. Dog tag.
Oh, come on, mate. We really winky. That's a buddy of you.
I think I got a winner.
You know what? You're a genius. You really are. R-I-E-N-N-E. That's Rien, and it's perfect.
What be goddamn airboats watching?
Put him back in there.
He's not here.
Ryan!
Doesn't Mandelson pal around with Orion from C Company?
Did that just work?
You're gonna have to speak up.
You're
sir.
gonna have to speak up, sir. My hearing
Comes
is
and
not
goes.
so good. You know Private Ryan? Yeah, of course I know him, sir. Ramel. You're welcome.
Ramel is on the Margaret River right here.
Nice handheld pushing.
Flank will make the big right turn to Cherbourg.
Is that like shell shock or something?
Radar side. Sandbag bunker right under the station.
Captain, what I'm trying to say is why don't we just go around the thing?
I'm with Robin on this one, sir.
We can still skip it and accomplish our mission.
This one leave it here so they can ambush the next company that comes along?
Sir, I don't have a good feeling about this one.
I don't know with that Dutch angle that it just gives us. What's gonna go wrong now?
Three runners with suppressing fire. Who's going left? Who's going left?
I'll go left.
All right.
The sniper's gonna get took out in here. I like that guy. Everyone in this film is just giving an amazing performance though, acting wise. Oh, who's gonna get took out? Not the kid. Don't like the fact that we're back here with a kid. No, no.
We're soft, Mellis.
How's it look?
It's gonna be okay.
Ugh.
It's gonna be okay. I got an exit wound. About the size of an acorn.
I mean, it's screwed anyway, innit, really.
Oh my god, my liver!
Tell us what to do. Tell us how to fix you.
I could use a little more morphine.
Give it to him.
His nose is dying.
I wanna go home. I wanna go home.
First, make a mark and cover Wade's body for grave detail.
Huh?
Shut up with that filthy piglet.
Sir, you're gonna let them kill him?
You can help him with the bodies.
What is happening?
I mean, it's easy to say, it's harsh satire in it, but when someone's just killed your friend in front of you, you're gonna do some things that you won't do normally. Got to sneak off to break down so the men don't see it and stuff. It's got to be like a fine psychological point in it where if you let yourself succumb to that at any point, like, you'd be scared to in case you just didn't come back from breaking down, if you know what I mean. Like, you're in such an extreme situation. You'd think breaking down would be the first thing you do, but then once you got to a certain point, you'd have to keep yourself from feeling that until you got home. I don't know the first thing about the military and war and stuff like that. There's no way I could put myself in this situation, but I'm trying to get in the headspace of the characters while I watch the film. Oh.
Stay more willing.
Yeah. No! Yeah. Please. I like America.
What a dish. Betty Grable. Nice scams. I say, can you see? I say, can you see?
That's about all the words I know to that.
Fuck Hitler.
Sir, he says he's sorry about Wade.
To march 1,000 paces in that direction. Can't take him with us. Our guys will pick him up sooner or later.
Cap, you just let the enemy go. But I guess that was the decent thing to do, huh, Captain?
Get your gear. Let's go.
Captain just gave you an order. Like the one he gave to take this machine gun. The hell, we only lost one of our guys going for it. Ham! Fall in. I'm done with this mission. I'll spend the rest of my life in the stockade if I have to, but I'm done with this.
Ben!
Now this is bullshit.
So if he wants to go, just let him go. Captain, you see this?
Give me that $1 million. I'm gonna shoot you in your big goddamn mouth.
What's the pool on me up to right now? Wait, what is it, $300? Is that it? I'm a school teacher. I teach English composition. I was a coach of the baseball team in the springtime. Back home, and I tell people what I do for a living. They think, well, now that figures. But over here, it's a big mystery. Sometimes I wonder if I've changed so much, my wife is even going to recognize me whenever it is I get back to her. I don't know anything about Ryan. I don't care. Him so he can go home. If that earns me the right to get back to my wife, well, then that's my mission. I just know that every man I kill, the farther away from home I feel.
Oh, crazy how the captain telling him what he does back home has sort of like reminded them of their humanity. And like this juxtaposition of Brooklyn, NY, USA against the craziness of war in the background. Really good. Just shows how much they've been like transformed with if the captain used to be an English teacher.
Half track, cover!
Whoa.
Corporal Henderson, Easy Company 501st.
Ryan, first to 506.
James Francis, Ryan?
How'd you guess that?
Gotta break the news again. Beautiful colours in this as well.
So what are you guys all about?
Ryan. James Francis Ryan of Iowa. Your brothers were killed in combat.
Ryan lost his brothers. Which one? All of them.
You came all the way out here to tell me that?
You're going home.
Sir, our orders are to hold this bridge at all costs.
Sir, I can't leave until at least reinforcements
You
get
got
here.
3 minutes.
2 of our guys already died trying to find you, all right?
What were their names?
Erwin Wade, and Adrian Caparzo.
Why? Why me? Why do I deserve to go?
There's no way I'm leaving this bridge.
Part of me thinks the kid's right. What's he done to deserve this?
Can understand Private Ryan.
What if by some miracle we stay and actually make it out of here? We might look back on this and decide that saving Private Ryan was the one decent thing we were able to pull out of this whole mess. We do that, we all earn the right to go home.
Oh, brother. If we can, make that tank a 60-ton roadblock, we do that. We got a fighting chance at a flanks.
So how do we stop the tank if we get it to commit?
You know, we could try a sticky bomb.
Still loving these group shots.
Good. Now we gotta surrender our socks.
Shut up. Set is amazing. Like, I wouldn't say that war films are a favourite genre of mine or anything, but just the absolute scale that they have to be on to show the wars that they're depicting. It makes them into an epic film, like, as standard.
This is the Alamo. They push us back this far. Last man alive blows the bridge.
You gotta be Johnny on the spot with the ammo. You understand that?
Johnny on the spot.
Yeah?
Yeah. Fucked up beyond all recognition. Oh. Take it easy.
At least he got his, like, camaraderie that he wanted. It's one of the boys now. Love to be involved, just to be on the set of a film this scale.
Sometimes I dream that I'm in your arms.
This is a beautiful shot. It does really seem different in this film. Tom Hanks, like, like he's been living that war for a bit.
This one night, two of my brothers came and woke me up in the middle of the night.
Red, she goes running right into the wall and knocks herself out.
Jesus.
The thing explodes. The whole barn almost goes up because of this thing.
Sounds like a right laugh we are, brothers. Singing in French always sounds so nice.
Tanks, 2 of them. Panzer tanks, 2 of them. Infantry. Robin, get on the rabbit.
Yes, sir. Up and get some cover.
Right.
This is just crazy filmmaking because I'm just totally engrossed and, like, feeling nervous. My heart's going because I'm just waiting for this.
It's a ton of infantry, Captain. I don't know if they took the bait, though.
Sounds like they did. No. Quick. Did he just blow himself up? The kid's gonna get killed in here. There's some of them Molotovs.
Reversing! He's still in this fight!
Oh god.
Ryan, get off me! Are you alright?
God grant me strength!
Wow. That's gonna take out the church tower.
My shield, and he in whom I trust.
Jeez. Uh-oh. Jeez.
Ammo, goddammit! Leite hier oben im ersten Stock. Die müssen wir ausrauschen. Kai, geht's los.
Oh my. This is insane. Oh my god. Hurry up, kid. Jesus Christ. Failed me. I had faith in you. Oh my god. Could have saved him. Shit. No! Not him. You little. I can't even judge him. Like I say, I'd probably be that kid. For Christ's sake.
We can use them without the tube! How? Panzer Shrek!
Whoa. Oh my god.
On the Alamo! We'll take it! You fall back! You'll be right behind us!
Do something, kid, for Christ's sake.
We're blowing the bridge! Get off! Clear it!
No.
Tiger coming! He's coming across the bridge!
Oh my god, as if he's right there.
Up him! Earn this.
Wait. No. The film tricked me. Some transition there. Can't believe the film tricked me like that, man. I didn't worry about Captain all the way through that film. I thought the Captain's alright, I've already seen him.
Tell me I'm a good man.
God damn. And that was Saving Private Ryan. What can I say? Jesus. That was a heart-wrencher. What an amazing film, first of all. Like, completely captivating, enthralling, and moving as well. Feels like to talk about this film straight away after viewing it. I'm going to forget to say a lot of things. But the things that strike me straight away about this film is I went into it with no expectations of what was going to happen other than it's a war film. I wouldn't say I'm particularly into war films, but then when I think about it, I can't think of a war film that I didn't like. So I knew it was a Spielberg, so I kind of like had an idea of what style it might be. And I suppose it kind of met my expectations there. It was impeccably shot. The sound design was beautiful. The score was just right. The camera movement was perfect. Like, it's a Spielberg film. It's perfect. But as far as the pace and the structure of the story, I didn't know that it was just going to be like we had the shot of the old man in the graveyard at the beginning. Obviously, I assume that's Tom Hanks. I suppose it's from the way that it flashes back into the past after that scene. But from then onwards, it is just non-stop. Like, I was expecting maybe it flashes back between the old man telling a story and then going back into the action, and, you know, it might slow down in parts here and there. Not in a bad way, I just expected that to happen, and it just didn't. It was just like, from the very beginning, from when they stormed the beach, at the very beginning, right up until him dying on the bridge there at the end, it was just non-stop. But I suppose it was conveying the feeling of the war. I mean, we had a few tiny bits of rest where we get to know the characters a little bit better when they had a few seconds to sort of get into it. And I suppose that, you know, you'd be lucky to get that if you were there in real life. So it kind of, it makes you feel like you've been through it to as much as you can be, as much as you can feel like that. It definitely hit me harder emotionally than I thought it was going to. I didn't expect to relate in any way, I suppose, to the characters. But I think because it's in World War II, and it's not people who, you know, who have necessarily voluntarily signed up to go and fight this war. It's just ordinary people who were dragged into it. Captain Tom Hanks's character obviously used to be a teacher, and I think because of that aspect of it, because it's just everyday people who were dragged into this war and they had to do these amazing, heroic, superhuman acts, I think it makes it more relatable. Not because I've ever had to do anything like that, but you can kind of try to imagine how it might feel to be just dragged out of your normal life and put into a situation as insane as they were. So, I mean, everyone can relate to this war somewhere down their family line. The film is really hard-hitting, and I think it is because it's that particular war that everyone sort of has a stake in that, no matter where you're from, really. From this first viewing alone, this is probably one of my favourite films of all time. I'll say that right now, just because of the way it was shot, the way it made me feel like I went through an intense experience watching it. And the fact that right now I'm feeling like emotionally exhausted and just sort of flabbergasted. When a film does that to you, that really means something. So yeah, this is one of those that when I turn the camera off now, I'm just going to sit here for like a good 10-15 minutes and and just remember what I've been through. I hope this was a decent enough reaction for you, because I can never tell when I'm watching a film as good as this if I'm reacting enough or at all. I don't know if I'm just sat there with a gaping mouth, not saying anything. It's hard to remember. But there's no way that I could think of everything I want to say about this film right now, a few minutes after viewing it. So as always, we'll discuss it in the comments. So on that note, leave your thoughts in the comments on this film, what you thought about it, whether it's one of your favourite films, whether you didn't like it. Let me know what you didn't like about it if that's the case. Make sure you either follow on Twitter or Instagram if you want to say on what comes next on the channel. The links for both of those are in the description. If you appreciated this reaction, then consider giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel so you don't miss any future videos. This was a really good one, and it was the most suggested in my comments by far, and I can see why. It was a very, very good watch. Thank you to everyone who suggested this. So with all that said, thanks for being here, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.